what is, and I think just since last March when COVID kind of came around, and from March to now, I think it's just amazing the sort of revolution almost we've seen in
Mhm.
remote production and live streaming and virtual events. I mean, what else is there? I mean, any trends that you want to touch on that might make an appearance this year, or something that we'll build upon that already exists?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I think a big trend, and as someone that's been watching the industry for a long time, is live shopping. So it was around May or June of 2020 in which Facebook and Instagram launched their live shopping feature. Now they launched their shops feature, right, where you could host shops, and that was supposed to help small businesses, who may not have had an e-commerce presence level up in that area. And then with that, they rolled out live shopping. Now, granted, like they're just experimenting with this with certain types of products, right? So it would have to be something that you could stock and ship quickly. There's a lot of parameters around it, but that phenomenon of shopping within the platform without leaving it is a big
Mm.
thing coming, right? So this past December, right before the I call it the high shopping season, um, TikTok hosted a holiday shopping extravaganza, or maybe it was a spectacular. I don't remember. It was some grand word, right? And it was a partnership with Walmart in which they were going live, and they had their TikTok influencers, and they were actually in a store. Now, granted, this was probably like a set that was set up as a store, maybe, right? And it was literally, but from my point of view, they were literally picking up merchandise off the rack and styling it and pairing it, and then you could buy it right then and there. Right.
Wow.
And so they did this over several hours. I watched like 10 minutes of it, just to get the feel. Right. Um, so that's something that platforms are experimenting with. And then YouTube is also experimenting with live shopping, in which, you'd have a YouTube video, and then as a product pop up, there'd be like something that comes up on the bottom that says you can buy it right now, all without leaving the platform, right?
Hmm.
And so that's something to pay attention to. And I think more indirectly, we've seen some case studies in which agencies and one of them is a commercial photographer who have used live video to sell their products and
Hmm.
to use it to so you're not necessarily buying products necessarily as they go there, but it is, that's still that using live video to sell.